Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Topicz. Welcome to Peepgame TV. Coming back at you again with another one. Now check this out. We got mom going in on her daughter. You know what I'm saying? Calling her damn near every name in the book. Really don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna find out together. You know what I'm saying? We'll get in this video and see what's really going on and why she's so, mean and hateful towards her own child. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and, jump right in the video. Let me get y'all to smash those like buttons. Come on over, subscribe to the channel. Leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about this one. And let's see what's going on with this one. Let's get it.
Bitch, how about that? I'm gonna whoop your ass for that. I want you to pop all the motherfucking nails, bitch. Pop them all. And I don't want you to slut here to get here, bitch, so I give you gas money to get you, bitch. I don't want you to slut to get here, bitch, so I'm gonna give you gas money to get here, bitch. I want you, bitch.
Give me the gas
I
money.
want you
pick
to.
her up.
Fucking demon.
Don't record me. What did Destiny do? She be running up to people. Don't record me. Throwing phones and shit like she can pay for a goddamn thing.
My sister's a fucking demon. The bitch is a demon. I'm tired of this bitch. Been dealing with her for fucking 4 years now. Now this bitch trying to sanction again. Like, I'm tired.
Girl,
I am tired.
Girl, this demon in this house acting a fool. Acting her normal self.
My daughter have to see this. My other daughter. You be fucking weird. You're be.
Okay, let me just say this, y'all. Now, the mama calling, I guess that's the daughter recording, you know what I'm saying? And the mama calling the daughter, you know what I'm saying? I get, demon and everything. But, is it me or ain't that like calling the pot calling the kettle black? Cause she's showing out. Got the little baby girl sitting there crying and shit, you know what I'm saying? She cussing and everything. I mean, shit.
Because she's a psycho.
Wait, I'm prostitute. I'm a drug addict and I'm prostituting.
Basically, it don't fucking matter. If I tell you stay away from the bitch, if I tell you stay away from the bitch because you talking about I'm jealous, are you talking about I'm jealous and you don't look nothing like your fucking sister? So who the really the jealous one? Bitch, and you ain't never had to sell your ass, not had to fuck for something or tuck for something. And I never signed you up with no nigga that I was with. Fuck out of here. Then you want to sit there talking about I'm jealous? But I'm not the one that's trying to put you on the whole show. That bitch is. Oh, okay. And what you gonna be doing this a couple of years? Gonna be on the goddamn hush show because of that bitch. Oh, I want you to save this. Please save this motherfucking video, baby. So you can look back at it. Because I told you your motherfucking future.
Hey, look, y'all, parents, please, 2025, if you was talking like this to your children in 2024, let that be one of your New Year's resolutions. Do right by the babies, you know what I'm saying? And I know they can be hard-headed, they can get on your nerves, but they still yours, you know what I'm saying? They still yours. And now, I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of the times when you see a badass kid, you gotta look back at that parent, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times, like I said, I ain't saying all the time, but a lot of the times, it's something the parent did to make this kid act like this, or something that the parent showed this child. And that's the shit we don't understand sometimes. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You say, oh, you said Wayne gonna die.
Yeah.
No, he said you.
Nah, talk about Wayne. It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be dumb karma.
She gonna
Fuck Wayne. It's gonna be dumb
the one
karma.
that caused you to die.
It's gonna be
And
dumb karma.
who was the big light skin back in the cut talking about somebody?
She gonna be right.
It's gonna be your karma, bitch. It's gonna be your karma to leave by yourself.
Probably that. No telling.
Along with that fat bitch that's telling you to put the battery in your
What we
ass.
say, and nobody will shed a
Wait,
tear.
hold on. I be where with Derek?
No,
No, bitch, I didn't say nothing about your bald headed ass daddy. I said your sister.
I be where with Derek?
Oh, no, her
Your
name.
sister.
Yeah, we didn't say nothing about your daddy.
Okay, so what I be doing with my sister
Wait,
then?
wait.
What do I be doing with my
Your
sister?
sister's going to sell you to the point of no selling. She's going to
No.
make you fuck in every hole that you got. What do you want?
But
me
am
to
I
do?
high
What
off
I
drugs?
say?
I do
What?
drugs.
Bitch, you do crack.
I do crack.
And you do coke.
I do coke.
And you not high right now.
Cigarette and smoke it.
And you not high right now. What's up? What's up?
You're not high right now.
What's
Because you're
up?
as nice as you can be right now.
Bitch, I'm
I don't mean no wrong, but look like the mom on the one on something. You know what I'm saying? That's just me looking at the shit.
been dealing with you for 4 years trying to get your mental health okay. And then this molly hat ass bitch had a nerve to tell you that I'm jealous of something that I created. Bitch, I would never.
She mad because
I would never be something jealous of something that I created. Bitch, you came out of me. The fuck?
Listen, we got a meeting of the mothers, so I called Brittany.
Been there, done that. I done had a body like yours. That's why you birthed out of me. They had you when I was 14. Fuck out of here, weird ass.
Had. Mama, had. I'm gonna say it again, you had. You ain't got that more no more.
How old am I?
I don't know how old you are, nor do I give a fuck.
You 12, you ain't
no.
10-year-olds that be on Figaro Street out there in
You ain't gonna be able to have no baby.
Do I have a baby right
You
now?
ain't gonna be able to.
How old am I?
Cause you ignorant.
How old am I?
Hello.
I give a fuck how old you are.
How old
I
am
don't give a fuck how old you
Black.
pretend. But I want that fade from that fat ass bitch to think telling you that I'm jealous of you. I would dare not be jealous of a motherfucker that can't have a form of thought of their own. I would dare not be jealous of a motherfucker that can't have an opinion of their own.
Hey, Blessing, come here.
Jealous of what? Of what? What am I jealous of? You don't want to do nothing, nor do you desire to do anything. So what the fuck am I jealous of?
I keep having to get her.
You don't even have the kind of heart to like, oh mama, I'll help you. You don't even want to do that shit.
Listen how you talking to the girl. You done called her a bitch, a motherfucker, a hoe, called her a crackhead.
So I'm jealous of what? Of somebody that's selfish as fuck?
The only thing that she can do is call you fat, loose, pussy ass, mentally ill girl. That's the only thing that she can say.
And if you put this on WordStar, bitch, WordStar.
Put it on Worldstar, but tell her you
WordStar.
selling ass.
WordStar, but bitch, you fucked up.
All right, y'all. Look, let me say this. Now, the girl did a, you know what I'm saying, story time, you know what I'm saying, speaking on what just transpired. Let me say this before we go into this story time. Parents, if you got kids and you talking to them like this, there shouldn't be a reason why you should be asking anybody if they, you know what I'm saying, why they fucked up. No parent, no mother out of this can't see, should be able to look in the mirror after doing this. And the mom look like she unstable as hell. Look bipolar and unstable as hell. But then call her this little girl a crackhead. I'm just saying. Look, rough. You know what? I ain't even y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Cause this don't make no sense. This is crazy.
This is going to be a story time / update on the video that I posted with my mom. I never did this before, so please don't mind me if I'm sounding a bit nervous. Just bear with me.
You
So,
wasn't
my
just
name
nervous
is
making
Destiny.
that other video,
I'm 18.
Destiny. Okay, she's 18.
Me and my family is from Oklahoma, and as y'all know, my mom, she's had me when she was 14. So this whole situation has technically been going on my whole entire life. We started arguing ever since I can remember, like probably around since I was 12. But this video, I'm going to explain to you how the situation and of the video that I just posted transpired. So basically, this started around, I want to say, December 2023. So me and my mom, we have been arguing because my mom is kind of neglectful, basically. It's not
I can see
like
that.
she's mainly abusive. It only is really the verbal abuse. My mom has bipolar disorder or some type of mental illness to where around December 2023, me and my mom will basically be arguing about the fact that I was trying to finish school and my mom has never had a car, never had a job. She's supposed to be a licensed hairstylist, but she stopped doing hair like years ago. So I have asthma, and there's never a way for me to go to school on time. There's never a way for me to make it to school at some times. And there's never a way for me to get medication for my asthma. There's never a way for her to help me pay for new glasses, get me new glasses. So I would basically tell her that. I'll be coming to her on some respectful things. I'd be like, hey mom, so I get that we can't afford these things, and I'll basically be like, when will you get a job? When will you get a car? So like all these things that I deal with like doesn't have to be a problem, especially when it came to like the food situation. My mom, she would only buy junk food. She would never buy real food. And if I was hungry and I would tell her or anybody in the family, it always boiled down to, well, she feeds you fucking ho-hos and ding-dongs all the time, so why are you hungry? But it's like a person can't survive off of TV dinners and things when you can afford way more than that if you actually tried.
Now, let me say this. Now, I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, the little girl is telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? The young lady, because she's 18 now. The young lady's telling the truth. However, looking at the video we just saw and listening to her speak, I'm just saying, it does sound like the mama look, you know what I'm saying, unhinged. You know, I'm just saying, you know.
So this whole situation trickled down into the family. So around December 2023, at this point we had been arguing for like 3 years straight. Me and my mom, we didn't have a good relationship. And as y'all can tell how the arguments went, it got very visceral. Everything just got blown out of proportion. My mom ended up going to everybody in the family, her friends, and saying that, one, I'm disrespectful. 2, I lie on her about everything that I want, I lie about. 3, that like there's really no problem, I just want to go be grown and shit like that. But really, I've never been allowed to leave the house. I've really been sitting in the house ever since I've been a child. Like, no fucking movie plans with friends, no mall friends, no going anywhere to birthday parties, no nothing, because she just never really allowed me to leave the house. So in 2023 is when my oldest sister moved in. And basically, I have 2 older sisters, and we don't have the same mom. We have the same dad, so they're my half-sisters. So my second oldest sister, Trin, she moved in with me because her mom acts damn near the same way. That was like mid-2023. But December was coming towards the end of everything. So everything had like blew out of proportion, because what had ended up happening was I kept arguing with my mom about the food situation, about the school situation and stuff, just basically helping us out with the basic needs. And my mom, she kind of got irritated. My mom was not having that shit, and she basically took the whole situation and the fact that my sister was living with us now, she spent it into, oh, your sister's telling you to act like this, your sister's telling you to do this, but that's really not the case. This has been going on since forever I can remember, and I can at least point it back to 2020 as it being like the starting point of when shit got worse. So me knowing that my sister had nothing to do with this, all she did was move into the house, she offered to pay bills and things like that. My mom, she just didn't like my sister, so she blamed everything on her and ended up kicking me and my sister out. But she didn't leave me kicked out, because wherever me and my sister went, which was with our dad, basically she ended up coming back, telling me to come back to the house, or she's going to drag me out with 2 grown men. So yeah, that's how in December 2023, I ended up coming back to move in with her. Then around January, February 2024, things took a turn. Basically, staying in the house with her was like the worst decision I can ever make. My mom, she didn't let that go. She always talks about my sister every day and how the neglect that I be talking about, my sister put that in my ear, and how this girl just be going around talking about her and things like that, when that's really not the case. Around this time, my mom ended up getting into a relationship with someone, and she ended up moving around like an hour or so away from me out of the house, which we stayed in a little apartment, right, where the toilet will break down, the shower wouldn't work, the AC wouldn't work, it would be middle of the summer. So my mom left me in the house, and basically there is no way for me to get food or anything like tissue and stuff. So I couldn't really argue with her, complain about that. I just let that slide. So I had to find another way to survive, which I will tell y'all about. But it doesn't include fucking prostitution, or does it include crack or drugs, because I clearly don't look like I'm on drugs or that I can prostitute right now, because clearly that's what I would be doing if I did, and I wouldn't have posted this if I did. So fast forward later on this year, I'm still living with my mom, we're still arguing. I'm trying to go to college or community college. Again, my mom still doesn't have a job or a car. Sometimes, again, there's no food in the fridge. I dropped from 165 pounds to like 110, and now I'm back like 118. So all of that was just really stressing me out, especially the school thing, because it's like, how am I supposed to move out and start my life when there's nobody to help me? And basically that turns into the family telling me that, oh, I'm not trying to do nothing, and my mom telling me I'm not trying to do nothing. And it's like all my family just telling me what I am and what I ain't all the time, when literally they don't know how my mom acts. They're not there. They haven't been there for 18 whole years to see how she acts just that way, very the same over the smallest situations. You can clearly see she acts the same way. So I'm gonna probably have to do a part 2 because time is running out. But yeah, basically we're at the point where my mom, she's going around and the family's just on my ass, and nobody's helping me go to college or anything. So I'm stuck in the house like I've always been. Again, I've never been able to leave the house. I'm 18, can't go nowhere, don't have a car, don't have a ride, don't have any friends. So it's like the only person that I had around was my sister. And there's a good reason why my mom and my sister fell out, and again, I'm gonna have to get into that to part 2. But basically I have no friends, so I wanted to hang out with my sister for the one time I've seen her. Literally Thanksgiving Day was when we hung out for the first time that I've seen her ever since 2023, ever since last year. So my mom, she really didn't like that, and basically she took the narrative in her head that, oh, me and my sister, we prostitute together, me and my sister, we do drugs together. Anything that, whatever my sister was doing was what I did, which was completely the opposite, when I literally can't do nothing but sit in her face 24/7. Hence why that video occurred. I left the house on Thanksgiving to spend time with my sister and my dad's side of the family, and I came back to my mom accusing me and acting just like that. All the things she said is exactly how she was saying it when I first walked into the door of me seeing my sister for literally the first time in a whole year. So again, around December 2023.
So I'm just saying, y'all think the mom could be possibly jealous, you know what I'm saying? You know, if not her, of, you know what I'm saying, her, you know what I'm saying, her sister. You get what I'm saying? I mean, cause mom was straight wilding in that video.
Kicked out because my mom, she doesn't like my sister. She comes back to get me, okay, blah, blah, blah. So basically, when I get back to the house after being kicked out with my sister and it's just me, my mom, she had gotten into a relationship. So basically how that goes is my mom, she would completely start ignoring me just for whatever relationship she is in. And my mom had ended up saying that, oh, because of everything that happened with you and your sister, I don't want to be here with you. I don't want to be here around you. Mind you, she's the only one that's putting food in the house, that's buying cleaning supplies. Everything is broken in the house, the shower, the toilet, the AC. So she decides to pack ship and leave because, again, she just doesn't want to be around me. And because of that, I started to feel depressed and things like that. And I kept confiding into not only my mom, but like the people around me, that I was feeling like taking my own life. And my mom, every time I would bring that up in an argument or like to my family, because they'll ask me like, what's wrong, why am I so angry and stuff like that, I'll just tell them that like I basically don't want to be alive anymore because of this situation. And you would never guess the only response that they'll always have is, well, you ain't did it. If you wanted to do it, you would have already did it. And then sometimes me and my mom will get into arguments. She'll be like, well, go do it. Go do it. Go off yourself. Go do it.
Okay, look, y'all. Let me check this out. Let me say this. Depression. It ain't nothing to play with. If you got a loved one that's talking like that, you know what I'm saying, talking about taking their life, please don't take that shit for granted. You know what I'm saying? And tell them to go do it. Now, I understand some people play around with that shit, you know what I'm saying, for attention. But me personally, even if somebody playing around and just trying to get attention, you know what I'm saying, with it, I would rather, you know what I'm saying, you know, take heed to what they saying, you know, and sit them down and talk to them, than rather, you know, brush that shit off and, you know what I'm saying, throw it off like they just fight, you know what I'm saying, they just want attention, and then they fuck around and do something like that. You know, how can you say you love someone and then tell them something like that? Come on, man. Mom.
And my aunt, the person in the green shirt in the original video, she'll be the main one telling me to go K myself, BITCH, stuff like that all the time. So it got to a point where I was in the house alone, and like my mom, she was arguing with me, and then like she had ended up coming over. So I was like at the end basically, and I tried to off myself with some pills, and they didn't let that happen. Basically, it was my mom and her sister, my aunt, that came upstairs while I was doing it, and it was like the rest of my family downstairs when they came into the house, and basically they start pulling out their phones and recording me and laughing. So I had to go to the mental hospital. My mom originally, before I even tried to do anything, had dropped me off randomly at a hospital to get mentally evaluated because she thought that there was a mental illness wrong with me. So then after the attempt, she took me to the mental hospital, and I stayed there for like 4 days because they know I'm not crazy and they know it's not me that caused this situation. So when I got out, mind you, my mom had moved out the house to be with her significant other, and it's just me in the house. So again, shit is broken and stuff, no food, no nothing. I'm like, I have to find a way to like kind of survive basically. So I ended up getting into a relationship with somebody, and it wasn't all too good. Mind you, when me and my sister was getting kicked out together, basically...
Let me say this, and shit, believe it or not, shit like this push, you know what I'm saying, young girls into abusive relationships, into pushing young girls to deal with, you know what I'm saying, ain't shit niggas. You get what I'm saying? Because they just looking for love, and they can find it at home. And the only love, so-called love, that they, you know what I'm saying, you know, came in contact with, or, you know, been associated with, is the abuse from the people that you're supposed to love them the most. So when an ain't shit nigga beating on them or treating them like shit, they stay around, you know, at least until some of them that light bulb come on. So come on, man.
They had ended up going through my sister's phone, which wasn't even her phone. It was a little ass fake ass Android that our dad had gave us because again we were kicked out and we didn't have no own phone, and it was on, and they went through all the little messages on that little phone. Mind you, it's not my phone and it's barely even hers, and it was our dad's phone, and they're saying all the messages that my dad was texting these women and stuff like that was me texting my dad wanting to have relations with my dad. Mind you, this is before the attempt. So that's like eating me up, and like this all happened on the same day. So like they're saying this, they're saying that, I'm getting irritated. They're telling me to go DIE BITCH, go DIE BITCH, and mind you, the person who was saying that is a relative, not even a relative of the family. She's a person who married into the family. So again, this is how they do. And also, they ended up letting that woman put her hands on me any fucking way. More longer into the day before the attempt, basically the whole family's there and they're like cussing me out, like dogpiling on me, telling me I'm disrespectful and that I'm a hoe and that I want to go prostitute and things and stuff like that, which is not true because I've been stuck in the house barely being able to survive or eat. So it's like, and plus I don't have no car, so where am I gonna go? I don't have no friends, I don't leave the house, I don't hang out with nobody. So I'm arguing with my mom and she's like, you want to know how I know you're promiscuous? And I'm like, no. I say, how you gonna say I'm promiscuous when I've been touched as a child by one of your boyfriends and it's made me not want to do anything like that? And she's like, how I know you're promiscuous and how you're hoeing and things like that is because when you're touched / molested as a child, that makes you promiscuous.
What?
Yeah, so after she says that and where they got...
Hold up. Mama, you need to educate yourself. First of all, I don't even see how you calling your daughter all out her name like that and calling her B-I-T-C-H and all this when you let a nigga, well, not let, but, somebody you was dealing with, you know what I'm saying, touched on your daughter. Then you gonna say that's how you know she oh my God.
The whole hoeing and prostituting thing again was going through the little Android phone that our dad had gave us. And my aunt and my mom, after saying that whole shit that they just said, they go on to say, oh, that's why you're effing your dad, you're having sex, accusing me of incest with my dad, basically.
Look, let me say this. Now, my wife worked with, young girls. Because we do, me and my wife, we work with the youth, mentor the youth. And there are young girls that, my wife, has worked with that has been touched on. And do they have do a lot of them have issues that they need to work through? Yes, they do. But that didn't make them, promiscuous or, whores. You get what I'm saying? Mama got issues. God.
And again, the whole situation was just terrible. So fast forward till this year, my mom, she still wants to argue with me. We ended up moving into a new place, basically. I'm trying to go to college. I already graduated from high school. My mom doesn't want to help me. She didn't have no car or anything. I tried to get a job. She didn't want to take me to no type of interviews or anything. Her and her girlfriend wanted to sit there and argue with me over stuff that, again, basic necessities not being met. And it's grown ass people in the house and they're just surviving off of literally nothing and swearing that it's something. So then... remind you how I said that stuff earlier. My mom, she goes on to say, oh, nobody ever got touched, you never got molested as a child, when I was literally molested for 3 whole years by her boyfriend, and sometimes while next to her, talking about, oh, and I never said any of that other stuff that so-and-so said, and I never accused you of having relations with your dad, but yet in the video you can accuse me of doing drugs, basically, which my dad is a drug dealer. So technically y'all are getting this whole process of, oh, I want to go do drugs with my dad and I be prostituting for the drugs to be with my dad, which my dad, I haven't even talked to him in a whole year since I was kicked out. Just how I haven't talked to my sister in a whole year since I was kicked out. So I'm sorry if this story is like not seeming in order and some. Again, I haven't really done this before. There's way more story times I can give y'all about this shit, but I'm kicked out in the car, so that's gonna have to wait until I finally get somewhere. And yeah, again, if there's any questions or any story or something that y'all want me to clarify, I will. I have the time. I'm literally not doing anything, so yeah, thank you.
Okay, y'all, that's that one. You know what I'm saying? I hope Shorty finds somewhere safe to, to go. it would be nice if, you know, her and her mama, you know what I'm saying, can get this shit together and make up. But with that being said, y'all, look, y'all, we got to do better as parents, you know what I'm saying? We got our youth out here, you know what I'm saying, running amok, acting crazy. You got the females out here, you know, you got the females out here doing damn near, you know, any and everything. A lot of them got the young men out here killing each other, you know what I'm saying? And the parents are running around, you know, clueless. And a lot of this shit is happening because we got situations like this where the parents act as if they don't give a damn about the kid. You know what I'm saying? And you got to look at it. If the one person that brought you in this world and gave you life, showing you no love, and as making it as if they can care less, you know what I'm saying, what happened to you, what you expect? How do you expect them to respond or react when they're out and about? They're going to be careless, heartless. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times as parents, shit, we don't understand it. You know, the hell, abuse or, you know, steering your kid or guiding them in the wrong, you know what I'm saying, in the wrong direction come in many forms. A lot of times, you know, we spoil the hell out of the kids, you know what I'm saying? It's the opposite of what have we seen in the video. Parents spoil the hell out of the kid when they're young, give them everything they want. Gentle parenting. And then the kid grow up to be a menace. Then you get shit like times like this where the parents show the little kid no love. Then you wonder why they lost out here. With no guidance. But you supposed to be their role model, but yet you standing up in the face calling them all sorts of shit. But you know, that's just, you know, a little bit of my spiel on it. Y'all go ahead and let me know what y'all think about this one. Smash that like button, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to share this shit. For all you newcomers came over and ran up on this, you know what I'm saying, video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So we're going to try to take it up this year. And I know I say it a lot. I know y'all done heard me say it a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, this year we're going to be a little bit more consistent with this right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm your boy Topicz, Peepgame TV. Y'all know what to do. I'll get at y'all next time. I'll holler.